So a counter-argument to the idea that the advancement of technology will lead to a utopian society, thanks to the convenience that technology brings us, is that the advanced increase of technology can lead to a decrease in the overall well-being and happiness of the people that are using that technology. More time around technology leads to less time socially interacting. In other words, there's an opportunity cost that comes with more time devoted towards technology, and that opportunity cost is the time devoted to interacting with other people, socially interacting with other people. So it's scientifically proven that frequency of time spent with other individuals increases happiness. And it's just not only our loved ones, our friends, but also just people in general. Feeling lonely decreases happiness. In fact, it is bad for our health. Very bad for our health. It can lead to depression, anxiety, heart conditions, increased chances of suicide, as well as many other mental health issues and physical health issues. And there was a study that showed that 60% of college students claim that they're lonely, which is the highest it's ever been. So it's very concerning that if loneliness leads to serious health issues, and 60% of college students claim that they're lonely, it's definitely not a positive statistic. So there was, in the podcast that we listened to with the doctor from Yale, mentioned an experiment with train cars that social scientists studied. This experiment placed three control groups in train cars. The first control group was told not to interact with each other. The second control group was told to go about their day as they would on any other day, either basically choose whether or not they want to talk to the people next to them. Most people chose not to talk with each other. And the third group was told to interact and talk with each other. The talking group had the best effect on overall well-being of those individuals in that control group. So with that being said, it is, from that experiment, pretty relevant information towards the idea that socially interacting with people can lead to happiness, well-being, and health improvements. There was also a study showing that people in quiet cars on trains led to people being less tolerant of each other. Now, there was years ago there were bar cars where people were able to socially interact with each other on a train, and these bar cars were discontinued because they were too crowded. So this is evidence towards the idea that people felt good while interacting with each other through these bar cars. Now, the reading about the second new technology age suggests that we do not halt the evolution of technology. We do not want to protect the past at the expense of the future. So this is sort of a counter-argument to the counter-argument of, technology brings increase in technology brings, a decrease in health, saying that we should not halt the evolution of tech, counter-argument to that counter-argument. Maximizing our use of tech will help us make appropriate changes to society. So I think the answer to this, dilemma here, this paradox, is that technology and society have to coexist together in order for a utopian society to work. Because the reading also states that work makes people feel more fulfilled, which leads to happiness. So the advancement of technology can bring potential new jobs to the market. So the conclusion that I have come to is that as long as society maintains a high level of social interaction as well as employment throughout the advancement of new age technology, a true utopian society where there is coexistence of technology, happiness, and fulfillment can come into fruition. With that being said, it will take a lot of work, persistence, for people to come around to the fact that social interaction is imperative to our health, as well as the government or society to come around to the idea that employment is also very important to the idea of fulfillment and happiness. And I personally believe that halting the evolution of technology would not be a good idea at the expense of just living in the past, basically, like the reading said.